I just bought something totally awesome. I think you guys are gonna enjoy this one. Bro, man, check this. This is the most gnarly thing I have ever found. Very first box, clear full. I mean, that is full of car stuff. What in the world is that? Welcome back, everybody. Silas here today, and as you may be aware, we are dragging stuff out of an old barn today. I have not seen the stuff yet as of this part of the video. Kind of a backstory is a few days ago, that sun is bright, just a second. There we go, much better. Anyway, a few days ago, my dad called me, or no, he came out and picked me up for lunch, that's right. And he said, hey, are you bidding on those trucks and stuff? I forget exactly how he worded it, but basically he was asking if I was bidding on some stuff on an online auction, and I said I didn't know anything about it. And he says, yeah, the auction was supposed to end last Thursday, but they extended it, and so it ends this Thursday instead. Today's Friday that I'm filming this. And so I said, oh, yeah, no, I didn't know anything about it. Nobody told me a thing. And so he says, oh, yeah, check it out. And he told me who was having the auction, so I looked it up, and sure enough, they had a whole bunch of old grain trucks and cars and all sorts of stuff, and I was going through the stuff, and at that point in the sale, it was, like I say, it was about 3 or 4 days ago. The auction still had a couple days left, and stuff was selling. I mean, grain trucks were selling for $200, and they were selling cars out in the field for $50 and $30 and stuff like that. And I thought, oh man, I can't let the stuff go that cheap. So I went through and I put a bid in on everything. Not everything, there's a few newer cars like out of the 70s and 80s. I didn't bother bidding on those, but I bid on all of the old grain trucks, kind of like this one here. And then I just kind of let it sit. I said, I don't really want to buy everything, so I'm just going to put a bid in on it and call it good. Well, I ended up getting the bid on all of the grain trucks, and then I got one of the cars as well. But then also there was an old barn there that had an old car inside the barn, and it says contents of the upstairs of the barn. The car looks pretty cool in the pictures, looks like it has a lot of rear options, looks like it's in pretty good condition. So I bid pretty heavily on that, and I got the bid barely. It was at my max bid is where it sold. And then the upstairs of the barn I had bought for pretty cheap, and then somebody started bidding at the last second, and I thought, you know what, I got the grain trucks pretty cheap, so I guess I'll go a little bit higher. And so I ended up getting it for about $100 below my max bid. Sean is on his way now to meet me out here. He's going to take his trailer and try to get one of the cars, or at least help me get the stuff out of the barn, because I have a feeling it's going to be a two-man job. But before any of that happens, I have another guy here with a couple old vehicles, so I got to get those unloaded, and then we'll hit the road. I tell you what, my fork got jammed up in there, and I got the loader in a bind, and oh, that was kind of a challenge to unload, but it was just too heavy to pick the whole thing up. That's a heavy steel bed on this truck, plus it's got a complete car in the back of it, so that was not going to happen. This car up here I think is a 55 or 6, I forget what year it is. It's pretty rusty, but I figured it's a good one to cut the nose off of. I think the trunk on it looks halfway decent too, so as long as it didn't get tore up loading it in here, I'll probably cut it off as well. I didn't give much for it, but the main thing I wanted was this truck right here. This is a custom cab. I'm not sure what year it is. I think it's around a 70 model, but it's got the chrome grille. It's got some damage right here in the corner, but overall, it's not too bad. It could be halfway repaired. Then it's got a pretty good hood. It's got one dent right there, but compared to most of these bump side hoods, that one's actually a pretty nice one. Under the hood, we've got a nice rat nest in here. Probably, just by looking at this engine, I'm going to guess it's probably a 361. That's what most of these trucks had, was a 361. Every now and then you'll see a 391 or like a 330? I think it was a 330, 331, something like that. Basically the same as a 360, just a little bit different, but the blocks, back in the days when cores were worth something, I could sell the blocks out of these and they would turn them into a 360. Sold a million of these things, but they don't buy them anymore, which is a shame. But I was looking at this cab, and this is a nice cab. There is no rust in this cab. The floors are all good, the door pockets are good, the doors are good, and this has got the push button doors that a lot of guys like to put on the old trucks. There's no rust up above the windshield. I mean, if a person wanted to build one of these cabs, one of these big trucks like this, or even just the cab itself for on a pickup or something like that, this is the one right here. I'm not sure what the cab mount difference is between the big truck and the pickup. I know there's probably some difference in them, but I think overall they're roughly the same. And I was looking, the gauges are all still nice. They haven't had holes drilled in them for different things. Well, it looks like something might have been here at some point, or that might be factory, I'm not sure. But usually they've got a hole drilled here so they can put a knob or something on them, but all that's still good. Got the radio, temperature controls, the radio bezel, lots of good parts. But I may just keep this whole cab together, try to, and I don't know, really, this front clip is nice. So if somebody wanted a cab and clip, this is the one right here. Even the hood a lot of times will rot out along here, and this one's all good on both sides. And yeah, it's all good up here. Looks like a little bit of pinhole rust right there, but I'm very minor, and it's on the back side, so you could patch it really easy. So the only thing really messed up about this truck is this fender here, but I think I have some other big trucks out back that have fenders on them, so I mean, it wouldn't be the same color, but I'd have to paint it. But regardless of the front clip, this cab is such a nice cab. I guess it does have a little bit of rust in this cab corner. I didn't see that, but that's the only spot. I mean, you're talking, this was a 69 model. I looked up the VIN number. So when you're talking a truck that's almost 60 years old, you can't expect it to be perfect. So I think this truck here is a very buildable cab. We'll probably sell that. Try to sell it. I've never sold one of these cabs, but everybody says they're starting to come up in value, so we'll see. But with that, I'm gonna hurry up and wait on Sean. I don't know where he's at. It's after 9 now. He's supposed to be here at 9, but I figured he'd be a few minutes late because he has to pick up Lep too. I know I am excited to see what I bought. I bought it based off of a few pictures, so who knows what we're gonna get. There he is. Let's hit the road. And we made it. First up, this here I thought was one of the better deals. This old Dodge with the chrome grille. About 46, I think. Newton Ice Company. Newton, Kansas. Comes with a free microwave.
Vintage.
Yeah, not a bad cab at all. A little bit of rust on the floors, but that can be repaired. Oh, it's got a fire extinguisher. Huh, that's pretty cool. A little bit of rust up here, but I got it pretty cheap, so if we have to cut it up for art, we can. But I think still it's a good looking enough truck. It's worth fixing.
Chance. Got a real good chance.
The iconic bug nose on it. Got the engine under the hood. Got some cool doors on it, if nothing else. So yeah, can't pass that up.
Look at that nice rack on it. Really nice.
Oh yeah, that's a good looking one.
It's protected that the whole time.
Yeah, that's worth what I paid for the whole thing.
Old guy would beat that out and weld it up.
Yeah, and I've got several of these trucks. In fact, there's another one right here. I can put the two together. These trucks both went pretty high. I didn't buy those. I think they were like 6,000 or 7,000 a piece. Good looking trucks, but more than I wanted to give. A friend of mine bought this. I was gonna bid on it. He gave like 80 or 90 bucks for it. Went through a tornado. Not much left of it though. Got a light duty rear bumper in it though. That's worth more than he paid for the whole thing. But I did buy the 66 Bel Air. Oh, it's got AC under the dash. Door panels all rusted. I thought I saw rust in the pictures, but it's the panel that rusted, not the door, so that's good. Got a 3/4 ton stainless cap on the floor for a truck. Automatic.
Keys in it?
No keys. We'll pop the hood. Doesn't have a number on it. You got spray?
Yeah. No, I do not.
Oh wait, that's not open all the way down. That's a V8. I don't know if it's 283 or 327, but it's a V8. It would say 327 though if it was a 327, unless it's been put in there. Yeah, it's got the V, so yeah, it's probably 283. Unless it's not original. Who knows? I mean, it's 66. It could have been swapped 3 times by now. This side of the car don't look bad. It's got a little bit of rust, but it's not all beat up like the other side. That car there went for like 60 bucks.
Or the Volkswagen.
I almost bought the trailer over there, but I bid up to 3.5. It went for 1 bid above me, so didn't get it. And of course, the most expensive truck I bought was the worst one, but it still was pretty reasonable. I think I gave 6.5 for it. Yeah, 6.25. I gave 6.25 for this one.
No way we lost.
It's a good cab up top. Down low, it's got pretty solid cab corners. What about kick panels? Kick panels rusty? Oh no, this is a good cab.
A little bit back.
But the floors are good.
A little bit better.
Oh yeah, but for the rest of it being nice, I mean, you got to pick your battles. It's got solid floors in it. This is a good buildable cab here.
Yeah, definitely. Worth every bit of it.
I mean, the nose will bring most of my money back. Probably a 216.
Or yeah, one of their 216 splash feed or 235.
Yeah, it could be a 235.
It's got that more sellable carburetor.
Yeah, the old W1 or whatever it was.
Yeah, 4 blade.
Yeah, I was hoping for a 6 blade.
$100.
And then a 54 that they had listed as a 49. This is a halfway decent looking truck here. Yeah, this has got a 261 in it.
Holy moly.
So that's good. It's got the captain bars. So yeah, it's a good one. Got that deal on it. And if I remember right, this cab isn't too awful bad. Yeah, it's pretty solid up in here. This is a good buildable cab. Really, this cab and front clipped together. It's pretty presentable still, so this would be a good one for somebody.
Oh, look at the seat.
It's got some body putty in it, but not too bad. It's got a nice seat.
Always sell the seat out of it.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
I can see daylight through the floor, so I'm guessing there's rust under the carpet. I hate it when they put carpet. No, that's just a hole. But I still don't like it when they put carpet in these things. But it's still solid. So yeah, this is another good buildable cab.
This is at $200, $300 the Friday.
People, oh dude, check these out. I didn't even see those in the pictures. Got a bullet hole in this one, but still, that is too cool. This is another late 40s Dodge, and honestly, oh no, it's way rusty up top. So yeah, this would make a great one. If a guy took that fender and a few other pieces and fixed that one, put these two trucks together, you'd have a good one.
I'm more optimistic. I see two trucks.
Yeah, that's true. This cab is better other than above the windshield. It's way worse. That one doesn't have any rust over there above the windshield, but the bottom is rusty. This one's solid in the bottom.
I know. In the front end, the only one that makes the new one any better is one doesn't have a dent.
Oh, see, the picture wasn't very good of this one, or else my internet wasn't working, but I didn't even see the chrome.
Really?
Yeah, I thought this one didn't have the chrome on it, and I didn't see these either. It was like real low resolution, so either my internet wasn't working or what. They're iconic noses, iconic looking trucks. So yeah, probably.
Both trucks will build.
Yeah, there we go. And then, well, not last, we still have the car in the barn, but we got this 54 here. I think, yeah, this in here is pretty rotted up in the kick panels where the fenders bolt on. Floors are, yeah, they got a little bit of rust. I mean, I've seen worse.
Though, right?
It's good above the windshield. It is a one-piece 54, early 55. So.
Windshield's good.
Yeah, it's straight. It's not all beat up. So I think really a guy could probably fix this one.
Well, 54s, you know,
It's kind of
guys really like them.
a good year.
Oh, looky there.
Another one. Is this another 261?
Could be.
It's not very common. You see those oil filter deals on a 235. Although it doesn't have the captain bars, so it's possible. But I've seen 261s without the captain bars before. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. This Scirocco here brought decent money. It was like 14 or 1500 bucks.
Good looking Scirocco, really.
The other one brought 90. Tim bought it. He's just going to stuff it full of iron and haul it in. There ain't much left of this one here, but it's a 54 or 55 again. Put some headlight buckets in it and cut the nose off. Nope, another 4-blade. But this in here was cheap. This is like 3 1/4 or something like that. Yeah, good parts. All right, now for the good stuff. Let's check out my 40, and then we'll go upstairs and see what's upstairs. 1940 Chevrolet. Look at this thing. In the pictures, there's a picture here and a couple other little pictures, and that's it. But I just noticed it's got this real fancy grill guard on the front of it. It's got the wraps on the corners. Still shiny paint. I'm not going to rub it too hard, don't worry. I bet it's still got the engine in it. Let me get a flashlight out real quick. What's going on? Oh, my flashlight's on the dimmest setting. There we go. Oh yeah, it's still in that. That's not original though, is it?
Pressurized.
Yeah, somebody swapped the engine. Somebody put a newer engine in it. Yeah, this is a good looking car. Still got the tag bracket on the front fender. I don't know how. What is it? What's back here? Oh, it's got dual exhaust. Someone's put the extra little deal on there. This is somebody's fancy little car at one point in time. And the pictures, I mean, this is what I saw in the pictures, is basically this. And I just looked at it a second ago. Oh, it's got the mirror on it. Looked at it a second ago, walked around the back of it, and noticed that this is not a sedan like I thought it was. This is a coupe. So that was a definite bonus. I thought I was buying a 40 Chevy sedan, but no, I bought a 40 Chevy coupe. Still got the bumper wraps on the back. Last tagged in 1961. Oh man, this is a nice looking car. I'm definitely happy. I thought I paid too much, but now that I've actually seen the car, I am very happy with what I paid. Looks like there's more stuff upstairs than I thought. We'll go up there in a second. I'm going to open the trunk. You got a rat nest. Whew.
Should latch.
That's not a rat nest, that's a raccoon nest there.
There it latched.
There's some cans. Let me get my flashlight. We got don't know what that is. And we got Havoline. Huh. Spare. Yeah, a little bit of cleaning. Got the turn signal deal. Oh, that little guy didn't survive. Oh wow. Oh yeah, look at the inside of that thing. I mean, it's dirty in there. Been sitting in this barn for a long time, but that is too cool. Would have been cool if it had like a banjo steering wheel on it, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. I am very pleased with this car.
Look at this.
Yeah, the
Self counseling.
it's all there too.
It's all there.
You guys that got these two cars, I think got a real deal. So
I didn't buy the 29, I just bought the 40.
yeah, it looks like it's all there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all here, it looks like. I usually don't mess with pre-war stuff, but this in here is cool enough that I couldn't turn it down. Okay, well, we're gonna have to move this engine to get this thing out of here. Probably have to move all this stuff. All this stuff sold at the auction, but we can get it out of the way because we've got to get it forward and around that. All right, next up, we're gonna go up yonder and see if we can break an ankle because everything upstairs is mine. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera down. Oh boy, I didn't realize there was this much stuff. I bought everything up here, and I bought it mainly because of this pile right here. And I kind of gambled, and I paid way too much money for this. But we got a Chevy tailgate, a Ford tailgate, another Ford tailgate, and another Chevy tailgate. Cool stuff. And they look like they're in pretty good shape. A little bit of surface rust. This is a cool old barn. What else we got up here? Some old sleds. Oh, here's another tailgate. This wasn't even in the pictures. This is a nice one. Look at that paint, it's so shiny. Oh yeah, that's a real nice one there. That makes me feel better. A couple bicycles, looks like a Schwinn. Yeah, a Schwinn. And Otasco Springer fork though.
Yeah, that's a good survivor bike.
Yeah, those will both sell. I'm starting to feel better now. Oh, we got a pile of hubcaps. Yeah, I'm really starting to feel better now. Volkswagen, Chevrolet, Nash.
Does it fit the coupe?
Yep, there's a bunch of more Chevrolets. So it looks like mostly Chevy stuff. Yep. There's some more back there. I have no clue what's in these boxes. No clue what's on it. In the picture, it was just this. Oh, there's a cool old dresser or something back here. That's pretty neat. Oh, a spinner cap. Those are pretty wild. I have no clue what they're off of, but they're cool. Yeah, some sort of vintage aftermarket. Looks like there's only 3 of them though. Then over, oh cool, we got a radio. What is that? An old GM radio. Something I just broke. That's okay.
Or an R-Run or something.
There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's probably aftermarket now that I look at it, but it's like old aftermarket. Yeah, that is a nice table. Looks like a homemade one, but it's like cool homemade, like that old barn wood. I bet this little table will sell even.
Yeah.
This old mid-century modern stuff.
Duck blind heater. What are you standing on? I'm concerned.
Okay, we'll dig to this stuff a little bit better. That's just a bed lamp. Yeah, bed lamp was nothing really. sort. Oh, there's the other hubcap.
Yeah, cool.
So there is a whole set of those.
Nice.
There's a lunch pail. Yeah, we'll dig through it a little bit better here in a minute. I want to see what's inside. Looks like a pile of trash. The old baby crib. It's kind of sad seeing stuff like this because you know that was their kid's crib and they didn't want to get rid of it, so they put it up here, and here it is all these years later. Here's all their clothes hanging up here. We'll check through the pockets. All sorts of good stuff. I'm really happy with all these hubcaps and bicycles and tailgates. I was worried I paid way too much, but I feel way better now. U.S. Navy. Huh, that might be something. Homemade art. Anything good in those? Strapped clothes still. What are these things? There's 2 of them. I don't know what they are. Some sort of feeder or something. I don't know. Because they've got like the trough down at the bottom. Oh, yep. There's a nice trough. 2 of them, yeah. Those are old ones there. What do we got in here? Oh, he's opening up the box. Oh, wow. Some sort of cabinet. Some sort of furniture. No, I bet it's a file cabinet. The old wooden file cabinets.
But look how it's packaged.
It's packaged nice. That's all like dimensional lumber too, I bet.
Yeah.
Here's an old
Plywood over here too.
couple old cans. Oh, here's some wooden feeders. That's cool. Small ones.
Oh, these 2 right here?
Yeah, those will sell.
Yeah, they will. See this fluted tank? This is
Yeah,
like
there's
the
2
one-
of them.
That's just like the ones Ray just got out of. Those are
Yeah, there's 2 of those in here.
fluted and rated.
Another can. Yeah, I see that. I ain't going up there after that. No. All sorts of pretty good stuff. Oh, I just now saw that. There's writing on this feeder over here. What's it say? Oh, it's pretty well gone, but... Huh. That is pretty crazy. Kind of overwhelmed. There's a lot of stuff up here. I thought I was buying a few tailgates and a couple bicycles. I was not expecting all this. I'm glad we cleaned the truck out yesterday. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. We're going to have our work cut out for us getting all this stuff out. Oh, check this out right here. I just now saw this. Ozark charcoal lighter fluid. That is too cool. I don't know if it's worth anything or not. From Safeway. Still full even, but obviously I don't care about it being full. I'll have to empty it anyway if I sell it. Man, that is cool. Man, who knows what else we're going to find up here. I'm pretty stoked. This is worth my $1,200 gamble that I bid on this. I thought, what in the world am I spending $1,200 on? But now that I'm actually up here, I mean, like that tailgate over there, that's a $300-400 tailgate by itself. So between the hubcaps and the tailgates, and probably the bicycles, I get my money back. So everything else is a bonus. Plus, I get to make some fun content. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get started, is I think we're going to clean this back corner out, get anything good back there out, and then we're just going to take everything that we don't want and shove it into that corner, and that way we can kind of work our way through everything and get over here. And then once we have it somewhat sorted, try to clear a path over to this opening here. That way we can let the stuff down right there. What do we got here? 1969 Coronet. What's that? Yeah, we'll save those. Those are cool. Fridge trays. This year, Dodge is turning up the fever. Wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll save that. It's kind of falling apart a little bit, but we'll save it. And what else we got in here? Is this all car stuff? 1968 Dodge. Dart Coronet Charger, Polara Monaco. Is this all car stuff? It might be all cars. It is all car stuff. I guess we're going to save this whole box. The 68 Valiants. Oh, check that out.
Code.
Oh, the code. Man, there's some cool stuff in here. Oh, there's 2 there.
You'll never get it put back in there.
One of the
Look
Furies.
how good that car looked.
Oh, man.
Look how good that car looked.
Yeah, we're just going to stop there. We're just going to save the whole box. We'll get it out of here, and we'll go through it another day. Rather than have to hold all this stuff together. They're kind of falling apart, so as I take them out, I want to make sure I keep them together. Oh, 68 Chevelle right there. That's cool.
I was just spreading it open to
Yeah.
try to put this back in there.
Right back in there. That's good enough. We'll be gentle with it. We'll just take that home and I'll go through it at home later. Very first box, clear full. I mean, that is full of car stuff, car catalogs. Oh, man. Okay, I got to drag one more out. I know I said I wasn't going to, but look at that. Dodge farm trucks.
No way.
That is going in my collection.
It's got a 2-ton truck and everything, probably.
Yeah, this is going in my collection right here.
Buy the cab over. All the
Man.
Oh, I love the motor pictures.
Yeah. Oh, yep, there's the big truck.
Truck. Ugly.
C700.
Look how ugly that.
I know, those things are horrible. That's one Dodge I don't like. There's the green truck.
Yeah, oh, that's great.
D500, D300, D200, and probably the D100. Yep, D100. No crew cabs though, that's interesting. Of course, crew cabs weren't really big on the farm.
You didn't go pay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, farm chemical manual for Standard Oil. Man, I know I said I wasn't gonna go through this, but now I'm addicted. Okay, we're just gonna look a little bit more and then we're gonna stop.
You're addicted.
Yeah. There's a few spiders in there. There's a brown recluse right there, but he's sleeping. It's too cold. Oh, more stuff. That's cool. Man, all sorts of good stuff in here. Farm machinery. Oh, there's Chevy trucks right there. C10s.
That's nice. You ain't taking the shipping pad?
Man, this is a winner right here. This box, clear full of brown recluses. So, yeah, we're gonna have to fumigate this box. I'll have to make sure I wear some good gloves and just I won't take that one in the house. I'll clean it out outside the shop. Just found this 1962 to 3 Standard Oil truck stop guide. I'm kind of digging through this box and all sorts of receipts. Mainly it looks like, but a few little interesting things in here. I'll dump it out here in a second. Standard Oil receipts. Yeah, anything Standard Oil related we'll save out of here, but I'll go through here. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them. Huh, yeah. I'll go through that here in a second. Jill will want those. She makes candles out of these. She pours them full of wax. I can't even talk.
Wow.
Huh. Screwdriver set. Still new in the package. That's probably better quality than anything you buy today.
And?
The 52 tag piece. Huh. Yep, might as well say that works. Oh, drop something. Clinton?
Yeah.
That might be something good.
Either
Operation manual? I bet that's for something. We'll put that in there to save the whole box. Nope, couple of Havalines. Check this out. Bunches of old postcards. Like this one here, advertising a dump for a pickup. There's one there for a 1-ton. Tractor stuff. A weed burner. Let's see here, what else we got? Yeah, more hoist stuff. Lots of cool stuff. But then look at this. This is probably my favorite piece so far. Not that. This right here. The remarkable new gas turbine passenger car by Chrysler. It's a brochure talking about their new turbo car they were going to make that would run on any fuel. And it says, when can I get one? And it says it's undergoing its final evaluation tests to help us decide whether or not to go into limited production, but obviously they never did. I want to keep that for myself probably. Another box, clear full of old papers. Like here's a 60 Chevy pickups, 1958 on that receipt there. Here's a 60 sedan delivery in El Camino, 60 Dodge. I was wondering why we hadn't found any license plates, and boom, right there. This is the license plate for the Chevy that was downstairs that I didn't buy. There was a 29 Chevy down there, but they already got their car, so I guess it's mine now. What do we got here? 60 Fords. They have the brochure for like everything in 60. Old farm equipment. Super 92 Massey Harris Combine. MF 85. What's this? Death on the Highway. That's morbid. Like, that's like super morbid. Oh man, that's gnarly. Man, I have never seen nothing like that. That's like no graphic warning on that. Like train wrecks and oh man. Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, that's not for YouTube. That's not YouTube content there. Whoa, bro, man, check this. This is the most gnarly thing I have ever found. Putting air in the tires. This one's taken. That one's taken. I think Lep's getting air in the back. I think we're golden. All right, tires are aired up. Let's see what happens.
It's in here. Oh, just get it in the hole. One more time.
Aha, you're right.
You're gonna be in the hole up here in a minute.
Can we fill the hole?
It says hole right here in the floor.
Oh, the trough.
Come on, sit in front of you.
I'm taking the dead stuff.
Yeah. Whew. That dead skunk is reeking. I'm glad it's dead, not like dead yesterday dead. Bad enough. Came right out of there. Yeah, we need to probably fill this in a little bit. Luckily, there's plenty of wood around here. Watch out.
Turn.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I was trying not to hit the door.
Oh,
It's all right.
did you call Silas's number?
Where are we going?
Come on. Just out to the facing towards the road. We have to push it back a little bit.
I wanted a picture of it rolling out of that. Could you guys please push it back?
Oh yeah, you want to read it?
Oh my god, awesome.
I can't believe it rolls.
That's
No
crazy.
stuck brakes or anything. She's ready to get out of here.
Wow.
Take me. We can get to that.
Yeah. It's rolling. Those two are rolling. Are this side rolling? Huh. She's going. Parked in 1986. Oh, there's another big turtle shell.
Alright.
There you go.
Red-eared slider.
Yeah, that's a big one. Oh, must be spring.
Yeah.
Starting to grow.
We could
It's not spring yet. We're getting there. Oh, there's another skunk. Is that one? Making sure it's not moving. It's a little bit fresher than the other one. Oh, there's two of them. Huh. It's interesting.
The two of them?
We're good. There we go. Got that one loaded up. Here goes nothing. No steering. Steering wheel is locked up on this thing. But we're hoping we can drag it. Really? It's just spinning in circles.
Oh, it's turning up. What's this thing do?
If we can get the trailer lined up to it straight
Oh,
now.
yeah, I think we can right there.
We good? We're good? It's good so far. This side's fine. Oh yeah. Wait. You can't see me. It's going crooked now. Okay, here we go. Round two. See what happens. Lep hooked a come along on it and pulled the front of it over. I think it's going to go on there now. I think it's going to work. Oh yeah. There goes my dad, headed back with that one. We're gonna get this thing chained down and get everything loaded up out of the barn. I got another guy gonna come get my other 5 trucks. I just gotta go through the can of paint and mark them all so he knows which ones to grab. All right, back in the dusty attic, getting the last of the stuff out of here. We found death on the highway earlier, and now we found safety on the highway. This one I can show the inside of a little bit better. It's not quite as graphic. There's a cool picture I saw on one of these pages. There it is. That's pretty neat. Got the old tow truck towing the wrecked car. This is older, I think. This is probably like mid-50s. Pretty neat stuff in here. Fresh point of view, 1960 Pontiac. What do we got here? Corvair, unsafe at any speed. Volvo PV544. I'm losing my voice up here in this dust. Should be wearing a mask, but forgot to bring him, so here we are. 56 Chevy Dodge trucks. 1960. 70 and 80 series trucks. So we got the pickups over here somewhere. Yeah, the Chevy pickups.
Oh.
Yeah, there's spiders all over everything here. 60 Chevy, 50 and 60 series. What's this? Oh, a Cushman 720 series. Man, there's some good stuff in here, I bet. 60 Chevy pickups. What in the world is that?
I don't know, it's cool though.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. What in the world is this?
Church deal. Pretty cool.
Some pretty crazy stuff.
I like that.
Whitestone Mennonite Church. What in the world is that?
I don't know.
That's pretty gnarly though. It's from the Mennonite Church. Concerning evil tongues and gossip. Those old church pamphlets are kind of wild. I bet there's somebody out there has to have those. So I'm going through this box here with Lep, and we just found photos of the car that I bought from 1961. There's the guy standing next to it. That's pretty cool right there. Huh, those will have to go with the car. Here we go. What's up?
I love your solids. Did I tell you that?
What? What we missed? What we not see?
It's got an auxiliary brown light in it.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I can just see the front of it right here.
Sure enough.
A little 3-speed.
That's a cool one.
I hope it's an overdriven one. Back.
This in here was one of the cheaper trucks of the sale. Well, I guess all three of these were the same price. These three in a row. $5 1/4 a piece straight through. That one I had to give, I think, $5.80 on. And then that one's the one I had to give like $6 1/4 on or something like that. I marked them all with a yellow S, so he'll know which ones to grab. And hopefully they all roll good and easy. Well, I think we got it all loaded up. There's a lot of stuff up there upstairs. I got to digging through another box of papers and found all sorts of cool stuff. Got all these on here. Found a couple old cool chairs. That's all clear full of magazines and cool paperwork and brochures and whatnot. A lot of them will just be trash, but we'll go through them later. Got all these old cans. Lots of neat stuff. This thing here was not fun to get loaded, but we got her. Not being able to steer it was a challenge. What do we got up here? We got all these loaded up in the back of Sean's truck. Ready to hit the road. I'm worn out. There's a lot of work getting that stuff out of that loft up there. I want to get a picture of the barn. I don't know what I'm going to use from a thumbnail yet.
I can't believe it rolled.
By the time we got back, it was really late, so we just unloaded that car, unloaded all the stuff, and buddy of mine went back out, got all the trucks, got those hauled back in. I believe I still have all the vehicles that were in this video. In fact, I think I have most of the small stuff too. It didn't really sell much. It's been a little bit now since I filmed the rest of this video and since the auction, but it hasn't been that long and I haven't advertised anything really. I did sell the real nice red Chevy tailgate. There was a guy there at the auction, the guy that bought the red Chevy pickup that was there, that was the tailgate for that truck. And he's, oh, I need that tailgate that matches my truck. I'm like, yeah, $400. He goes, oh, no, I'd give you $200. I'm like, you just paid $7,000 for that truck, and you're squawking over an extra $200 difference in between what I'm wanting and what you're wanting to pay? No. He says, oh, I'd give you $200. And I said, nope, not going to do it. $400 or I'll sell it somewhere else. He didn't want to pay it, so I sent it with Sean down to the Pate swap meet, and he sold it for $500 down there. And then there was another tailgate that wasn't in too bad a condition, It wasn't as nice as that one, but it was like a late 40s, early 50s Chevy step-side tailgate, and I think I got 2.5 or 300 or something. I don't remember now. It's been too long. Anyway, I sold those, and then what else did I sell? There was something else. There was a few things I gave to Sean to take to the antique show as payment for helping me. Oh, I sold the sideboards off of one of those grain trucks. The guy was out there when my guy was loading them, and he said, how much are those sideboards? And so he called me, and I said, I don't know, a couple $100. And he said, sure, I'll take them. So he paid $200 for those. So basically, everything that I got of the upstairs of that barn is paid for. Obviously, I haven't made any money back on the vehicles. However, on that Chevy Coupe, a 40 model is what it is. When I got it back, there was a set of hubcaps in the back seat. And I thought, that's interesting. What are these? I thought they were just some sort of hubcap for the car, but they don't fit the car in any way, shape, or form. And so I was looking them up. Here they are. I have them on eBay actually right now. What these are is a set of dealer option 1939 Chevy hubcaps. These are a very rare piece, probably the most valuable set of hubcaps I have ever had in my life. So they're on eBay. They're not on there cheap though. They're on there for top dollar. But I mean, go find another set. The only ones I can find are in a little bit better condition, but they're also double the price. I found some of these that are like mint condition with the original paint and everything on them. But I mean, a lot of those are $1,500 per hubcap. So I felt like I think I listed them for $3,000 or something like that. $3,000 for the whole set was a pretty reasonable price. I know that's not something that just anybody is going to buy. That's going to take a very special and select person. I'm catering to a very small market, but that's okay. I had a $1,000 offer on the set, but I just felt like that was a little bit low compared to what others sell for. A little bit of tinkering, a little bit of paint, those there would turn into a $6,000 set pretty easily. But I still have the 40 Coupe. It has just one or two little spots of rust. It's got one rip in the fender where it had a little accessory light on the fender that got ripped off. And then of course, obviously it is a rat/raccoon nest inside, but complete car. I think it deserves to be put back on the road. Been parked in there since 1961. All that stuff that was upstairs was put in there in 1961. I don't understand exactly what the deal is. Everything in that barn in 1961, he brought it all in there, parked it. There was a 32 Chevy car he parked in there. All the stuff he put in there, it all got stuck in there, never touched again. I don't know why he would put it in there and then abandon it. I don't know if he went off to war and never came back. I never really found out any details on anything. It wasn't an in-person auction, it was online only, so I wasn't able to get the inside scoop. I just thought it was really odd. I mean, he actually drove that car and parked it in there, so it had to have been something catastrophic happened. I can't think of what else it might be. And as I was going through the stuff, there was actually a letter up there where he had joined a Mennonite church, and they had written him, the pastor, do they have pastors at Mennonite churches? I'm sorry, I should know this, but I don't. But anyway, he had written him a handwritten letter explaining to him why he should reconsider his thoughts on war and why Mennonites didn't believe in going to war and fighting and things like that. And so I honestly don't know. I don't know if he had been at war, like in Korea, or if he was going to war, like he was going to go to Vietnam, or maybe he had just got enlisted, maybe he got drafted. I don't know all the details. I'm just assuming a lot of things. But I'm guessing something like that happened and he just never returned back to the stuff. It's one of those things that maybe his wife or his family or whoever just was like, I'm not going to get rid of this stuff. And so it just sat there and sat there and sat there for all this time. I guess we may never know. But if you're interested in the 40, I would probably sell it. Once again, it's not going to be cheap. It's a pretty nice car, pretty rare car. If you're interested in anything, my email is always in the link of the link to my email is in the description of the video below. But with that, I am going to head out. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I had a ton of fun. It was a big time gamble buying the stuff in that barn. I spent a boatload of money on this auction. I spent over $10,000 altogether. But I had a ton of fun doing it, and I feel like we got some really good stuff. So as always, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Remember to get out there, find yourself an adventure. We'll see you on the next one.